talking about personalization, analytics, and learning impact, right?
Yes.
And from that context, data, of course, is the new oil, even in learning.
Yeah.
How are you using analytics to measure learning impact or predict capability gaps?
Well, absolutely, Roshan. It's a no-brainer. Today, we all are living in the age of information. In fact, I should correct myself. We are drowning in information today because we are hit from all the information from every possible direction, and in the end, our neck gets twisted. Okay.
True.
Now, so I would like to mention the fact. Okay, I'd like to ask a question here. So imagine, Roshan, I'm sure you played cricket when you were young. You still look fit, so I'm sure you maybe still play sports. Now, imagine you're the captain of a fielding side, okay, and there's a batsman who walks in, and this batsman is someone who is absolutely a pinch hitter. Okay, so he smacks the ball, okay, like anyone. Now, you know that this batsman, whenever he has been dismissed before he scores 15 runs, on 70% of the occasions, he has been dismissed by a leg spinner. Okay. Now, your statistics guy actually just gives you this number. Okay. Before this batsman actually walks up to bat, what will you do if you have a leg spinner?
Position him.
Absolutely.
Fix him, yeah.
Now, organizations are exactly doing the same thing. Of course, they're not playing a cricket match, but again, they're playing games which are maybe a lot bigger.
Right. True.
Now, so what I want to say is that imagine if there's an organization who says that, hey, my sales performance is not improving, okay, say in Delhi. Now, there are two ways to look at it. One, of course, I try to have a bomber's approach. I walk up to that team and I ask them, hey, what's not working? I try to have a discussion with them. I speak to the concerned stakeholders and I design, again, a one-size-fits-all, larger than life, okay, a blanket program for them. It never works. But what if I actually get into details? I realize that, okay, fine, when I look at the funnel, close to 33% of the leads are not getting converted because of poor engagement skills of my team members. Okay. Now this actually opens a window for me because it allows me to focus where it actually matters. Okay. Now I would like to say this: हथौड़ा मारना जरूरी नहीं है. हथौड़ा मारना तो है, लेकिन कहाँ मारना है, कितना मारना है, किस पे मारना है, उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या होने वाला है. क्या ऐसा तो नहीं कि जिसमें मैं हथौड़ा मारूं वो टूट ही जाए. तो ये सब मुझे हमें डेटा बताता है. So that's why today you realize that organizations are using the power of analytics, and I'm sure that this trend will only increase in future because it allows them to take well-informed decisions. It allows them to improve the performance of their team members, because at the end of the day, Roshan, organizations are not made of just brick and mortar shops. Okay, it's made because of the employees who are working in. Okay, and yes, I'm sure the learning today is able to do it using the power of data.
So L&D is effectively using analytics, and
yes,
of course,
absolutely,
to create
absolutely.
impact.
If I do not use analytics, Roshan, I will be like a leaf in the wind.
Right.
I will not know where I'm supposed to fall.
Right.
Okay, I do not want to be in that position.
True.
If I go to a boardroom and I speak to the CXOs, I speak to CEOs, and I tell them that, hey, this is the learning solution I believe, okay, should be offered to your team members, then it really shouldn't be a feeling-based thing, okay? It has to be backed by data, because if it is feeling-based solution, chances are 9 out of 10 it will be wrong. Because say, I'm not God, nobody else is, so of course I can be wrong. And we also have to realize that the massive investments the organizations are actually making on learning solutions. It's scary sometimes because when I started, the annual budgets, I mean, I used to get maybe back in the day. Today, I mean, all that amount is spent in just like a month's project.
Wow.
So, I mean, so of course we need to do justice to those investments that the organization is making. So it shouldn't really be a feeling-based thing.
Absolutely. Now, at the same time, AI-driven personalization is also transforming how learners engage with content.
Yes.
Right. So, what role do you see for adaptive learning and nudging in large-scale organizations?
Okay. Now here I would like to give an example, Roshan. I'm sure that you have seen that over the past 6 to 7 years, our data consumption has really skyrocketed.
Right.
Okay.
True.
And we all have. I'm sure. How many times do we watch videos on YouTube today? I'm sure the answer is not less than 20. Okay.
Right.
We spend so much time on YouTube or maybe on other social media platforms as well, say Instagram, which is all over the world today. Now, I just mentioned a while ago that I love reading about defense forces. So when I actually look at the videos that have been recommended to me, it's all about Air Force, it's about Army, sometimes it's about science, it's about fiction. Okay, these are some of the things I like to read. I'm not a guy who is very fond of maybe traveling. Okay. I'm not a guy who, of course, I'm not a guy who probably is very good at fashion. Okay. Now, of course, these sort of videos are not going to be recommended to me. Okay. But what if the sort of videos which are recommended to my friend, okay, the fashion ones, okay, the related to travel, what if they are recommended to me? I will not watch them.
Right.
I'll not watch them. I'll say that YouTube is actually not doing its job. Okay. So today, what we realize is that all the platforms that are actually making a difference in our lives, they are intelligent, they are smart, and most importantly, they adapt on the go.
True.
So today, if I'm watching a video about Sukhoi 30 MKI, and it gives me a lot of videos about Sukhoi 30 MKI, next month, if I want to maybe buy a car, okay, maybe say an XUV, okay, so then it's going to give me so many videos, right, about XUV, about Alcazar, about all the SUVs that are out there in the market. Okay, so long story cut short, yes, the learning solutions that we embed in our DNA should include elements of adaptive learning. It's absolutely a non-negotiable. It's absolutely a non-negotiable, because if we do not do it, then what we are assuming is that the learning needs that we were able to figure out maybe say a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, they still hold true. The world has moved forward. I'm sure the learning needs have.
Absolutely. And I think you've made a very valid point, the application of which we don't know what it is in the market. But like you mentioned, YouTube or Instagram or so many platforms, they actually adapt to what the kind of content you're watching.
In fact, they listen to all our conversations. They listen to us. They can feel, they know what we are going to do. They anticipate what the mind buying decisions. And accordingly, they are just going to throw all that information to me and just makes my buying decisions easier, isn't it? And it holds true for everyone. So, so I would like to say this to all to the entire L&D community and to the trainer, to the facilitators, or the people who probably want to be in this industry, the L&D industry, that is. You gotta wear your thinking cap. You have to wear thinking cap. It's no longer about just being on stage, have that $1 million smile, okay, have that great flair, wow the audience, and that's it. No. The real journey starts after this training program is done.
Interesting.
You really have to see to it that it is as per the needs of the people.
The application becomes the important.
Absolutely.
And I really wish if platforms like YouTube, Instagram were used in our LMS formats for learning.
Oh, wow.
I think that'll be excellent. Great. So, are you from the context of what you just said right now, how can traditional L&D systems balance compliance-driven training with curiosity-driven learning? I mean, big words, but simplified for us.
Yeah, these are big words indeed. So again, compliance trainings are always going to be there. I mentioned a while ago.
Yes.
Now, but again, sometimes I fail to understand. A lot of organizations, they believe that okay, the moment they listen to this word compliance, they believe that okay, it has to be a vanilla program, it has to be a maybe a plain Jane sort of a program, which has to be like it has to be same for everyone. Okay, so because again, you just have to ensure that it is done by everyone. Okay, it's a tick in the box activity. Now it could be maybe you're doing a program on your code of conduct. It could be cybersecurity, just to name a few. However, today the world has changed. See, the way I process information is not the same way you process information.
True.
Okay, the way I think, of course, I'm sure my thinking patterns, my processes are going to be a lot different from how you process the information, how you think.
True.
And even the compliance-based programs, they need to be mindful of this, because I've realized, because I've seen both worlds. I've been a part of organizations where you had this plain Jane, you had this vanilla sort of an approach.
Right.
The adoption was nowhere. But the moment you added some sort of a customization to it,
Right.
the moment you realize that, okay, fine, okay, maybe I can focus more on a specific information, maybe I can focus more on a particular message because it is more relevant to this particular department or team. Boy, oh boy, you see actually that adoption going up big time. And all you have to do is just a little bit of customization, and that's it. And it gets the job done. Now, talking about the curiosity-based learning programs, I think it's a very nice word that you mentioned, curiosity, because it always has to be there. Now, so Roshan, learning programs, they can be covered two ways. One, push. Second is pull. Okay.
Right.
Now, when you talk about that push, okay, so of course that push requires the willpower of the facilitators and the participants.
True.
Okay, but the willpower never lasts.
Right.
What lasts are the solid, strong reasons for me to engage with this content. Because if I do not have reasons, no matter how much you want me to do it, if you're my boss, okay, no matter how much you want me to do it, no matter how many reminders are being sent to me,
Right.
I may not do it, okay? I may not do it because I do not connect myself with that topic.
Right.
I do not realize that this topic is going to support me in becoming a better professional.
True.
And when the answer is no, it is not making me a better professional. I think it is not connected to my larger goals.
Right.
It's
True.
okay.
True.
But the moment, as a learning and development partner, and I'm saying partner,
Right.
okay, the moment we are able to do it, the moment we are able to make this guy see to it, okay, fine, this is connected to your larger picture. We are able to create something so interesting, so exciting that it has the power to pull you towards itself.
Right.
Not something you have to push yourself to it. Then we are able to do it. And AI lets us do it.
Right.
AI lets us do it because everything is personalized, everything is customized, everything is meant for me.
Right.
Okay,
That's the pull.
today, I know that if it is meant for me, I know I want it. I realize that it's going to make a difference to me.
Right.
That curiosity, that pull is always going to be there. So I think one advice I would like to share to the L&D community and the people at large: do not bang your head, okay, in designing or making programs which are focused on a lot of push.
Right.
Instead, make programs which create that pull, and I'm sure that you will see, you'll hear great things about your programs.
True.
I've seen it. I've lived this philosophy for the last few years, and I can see the difference.
Actually, you're bang on, because if there's an intrinsic inclination of learning something, then it's easier.
True.
The pull factor becomes really easy.
Forget about the participants, Roshan. Even kids today, okay? You speak to any 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid, okay? I have an 8-year-old daughter, and today, if I ask her, okay, fine, you need to do this because I think it is good for you.
Right.
Okay, I think I have done it in the past, so I think you should be doing it. You know what the response is?
Very funny ones and
Absolutely.
very serious ones.
Oh, I'm not convinced. I think it is not meant for me because even kids today have that sense of individuality. Okay,
True.
They know what is right for them. Okay, and I'm sure that same logic applies to
Adult
us as well.
learning as well.
Absolutely.
Very true.